Hi everyone, I'm back again with another quick video. Just wanted to say it wasn't quite true when I said yesterday the only journal I got made was one. I actually started this one, didn't finish it, but I thought I'd come along today and show you how I'm going to decorate the front of it. I have a die cut here. This is a Spellbinder's die cut. I've had it for years. It cuts out a lovely frame, and there it is there, and it cuts out the aperture in the middle. But I want to put the frame onto this book that I bought. It's like a traveller's notebook. It's lovely actually. I put this inside. That's a sticker, but it's got lovely words inside in the middle. It was all stitched down beautiful. That's what I fell in love with. I'm going to cover the back because that was the price, and I pulled it off and the sticker came off. But it's Sophia, enjoy thinking, and it says oh, I think you can read it there for yourselves actually, but it's a beautiful book and it only costs €4 and the pages are gorgeous. There was a dot to dot to do, which I did. I know, sad, but there you go. As I said, I put the sticker in there, but I started this, as I said, never finished it. There's some ripping and tearing I did. I did some stamps again. Stamped the Alt New one again. I love that stamp, it's beautiful. But the writing was already there, telling you all about harmony and the concepts of symmetry. I like symmetry actually, that's sad. This is a stamp. I actually subscribe to, I think it's Veriliska. I've been doing it for about 6 months now, to her subscription box, and oh my goodness, I love it. I've got one that I haven't really opened yet, so I'll unbox that. Put this page on here, but haven't done anything with that. But more stamping here. That's washi tape over the top of the stamping there, and that beautiful bird, and again washi tape and all different colour inks. They were Versachalk actually, the inks that I was trying to describe in the other video, and they're from Versafine, not Versafine, Sanuki, or it's a Japanese thing, but oh well, doesn't matter. I did remember what they were in the end. But as I said, I've come to decorate the front, and I want that to go there. Now with collaging, I do like to, what I wanted to do with this, I wanted to put this here somewhere, and then I didn't want the queen and the bee, so I wanted to cover that there, and then I wanted to go over the top with it here. But you don't just have to collage like that. And what I've done, so I saved time, I didn't do it on video here. I actually got the craft knife and I've cut around the flower that's there. And I've actually cut around the flower that's here as well. And the reason, and just a normal craft knife I've done it with. Well, in actual fact, it's so I think it's a memory keeper's one or something or other, I'm not sure. But I dropped it and I broke the tip off. Now I have to say that was the best thing I ever did, because by breaking the tip off, I've given myself a sort of tiny type of chisel end to it. Now that gets into the corners and cuts it the best that I've ever done with cutting without scissors, so I was quite chuffed with that. Now what I'm going to do, and with this here I'll show you why I did the cutting and the slicing. I want to push the frame into the flower like that, so that it goes over the frame just like that, and then I want to put her here, but again wanted to cover the queen bee, so I've cut the flower out and I've done that with it. Now that's just a different way of collaging for you. So I'm going to glue it down, and what I tend to do first is, doesn't matter what glue you use, it's your preference at the end of the day. I tend to glue down the flower here that I've cut. So I'll put a tiny bit of glue on there. Sorry if I keep going out of frame. I'm standing up with this boot on still, which isn't the best, but there you go. So there, I've glued. Now you have to hide the, you're going to have holes here. So what you're going to have to do is hide the holes with whatever you've got there, like that. So I've hidden the holes. Whoops. And I've just put the frame in there. Not doing a very good job of this, am I? There you go, done. Just hold it down until it, there you go. So I'm going to put that down there and just press it so that the glue adheres to the frame, so you can work with it better. So that's that done. Bit skew with, but now you've got a chance to change it. There. Right, now the same with the lady, where I want to put her. I'm going to, oh, this isn't the best glue actually to use, but I'll try still. Right, I'm going to put glue on the end here. There. I'm going to put her through there. There you go. Hopefully she'll stick better than the frame did. Try and bring this up again. There you go. That's not too bad. I want to move her around a little bit so she's not so square on there. That's it. I'm going to lift this up now, and I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue on my actual wet glue. I put a tiny bit there and a tiny bit there and a tiny bit there. That's better. There you go. That's much, much better. Now what you've got the flower going over the edge of the frame, the flower going over your image, and I do that first so that now I can actually turn it all over while it's in place, and then I can put my glue on. First off, I'll just put a bit of glue on there to make sure it's stuck down. Right, I'll put a bit of glue on here. I'll just lift it up and see where the glue needs to go. There you go. Put some glue on there as well. Tiny bit on here, and really just a tiny bit there. Right, I'm going to get a bit of kitchen roll. Hold on a minute, because I'll keep picking that glue up otherwise. And don't worry about the glue showing here at the moment, because it's a glue that dries clear and you won't get very much showing from it also. But I do like to put my silicone mat over the top of the glue, and that way whatever glue comes through, it won't rip your paper or anything. Right, so that's that done there. Now I can see I'm going to need some glue here as well. There. There. Some glue around there and there. There you go. I'll get my silicone mat again and wipe that. Now before I put the silicone mat on, I turned it round because I knew there was glue on it. So I wiped the glue off as I'm pressing it down. And can you see the glue there? Well, next time I'll actually put it the other way. Right, so there's that stuck down as much as, I might put a little bit here, but you can do this afterwards as well. You don't have to do it now. But I will do it. There you go. Bit more. Oh, excuse me. Right, I'm going to bring my book back in now, and can you see she's actually gorgeous now. The frame has the flower going over it, she has the flower going over it. So this time I'm going to glue everywhere where it's going to be stuck down. But you don't need me to see me doing this, so I'm going to come back after I've done it and show you what I've done. Hi everyone, back again. Right, as you can see, I've glued it all down and the flowers are going over now, and she looks really sweet like that rather than very straight and precise, but some of the glue hasn't quite dried. So do you remember in the last video I was trying to remember what I did with the Prima foiling? Well, not what I did, I was trying to remember the name of it. Well, this is the piece that I was using when I was away, but because some of the glue's not quite dry yet, I'm going over and hoping still to pick up, there, yes, it's picking up the gold from the foiling, and it doesn't matter that there's not much space left, you're still going to get a fair bit of the gold off of it. And we'll go, if it's not enough, which I don't think it is, I'm going to go back in and put some glue down and then do a little bit more. So I'm going to go over. I don't think her face is going to get any because we didn't put any glue around there, but certainly picking up some around the edges. It's still not enough what I want, but we'll have a look in a minute when I've finished. We'll keep going around until I'm happy. There. Right, let's just go in and pick up specific places. A bit difficult to say that, specific. Oh dear. Right, there we go. This isn't bad actually, it's quite good. But what I'm going to do now, yep, I think I've got rid of most of the glue. But, oh no, look, there's still some little bits here as well. Yeah. But I'm going to go in and I'm going to put some in myself with the glue stick. Now you can use the Pritt glue, but because I want to be quite precise here, I'm using the little Ranger. Oh no, it's Rangers, but it's Dilutions stick, and I'm just going to put a little bit down there. Hopefully it'll pick it up. If I have done it by putting enough pressure on it. Yes, it did. So I'm just going to go around and put random bits of glue on there where I think I want it. And I'm going to put some on the edge around here. There. Find some spots. I've still got some foil left. Oh, that's lovely there, yeah. We're slowly getting there, how I want it. I'm going to put some on the postcard up here. There. And because I know I've got a fair bit here, I'm going to go in with that. There. Oh, there you go. Can you see how it's starting to look really, really pretty now? But I want to go around the side here. There. As I say, find a nice spot that's got a fair bit on it still. I have to say these sheets last forever. I've got loads of them and different colours of them, and they're really sweet. They give everything an opulent look, actually. There's a nice word. There, that's it. Oh yes, she's starting to look really nice. I'm going to put a few delicate lines over the flowers if I can and see how it picks it up. I'm just going to put it like that, and because it's getting to the end of it, there. Oh, that's looking really nice. There we go. And there's a long strip there, so I think that might be able to pick it up. There we go. Sorry if I keep going out of focus. Oh, that's looking really nice. I'm going to put a tiny bit down the bottom here, and I think that's going to be enough now. I don't think I really want any more, otherwise it's going to be too much. Let's just see if we can get that there. There we go. Oh yes, lovely. I can still feel a bit of glue here, so I'm going to go back down there. Oh yeah, there you go. And I'll tell you where I really want some as well. I was saying that's the end, but it isn't. I want some here actually. So I'm going to just slide it along there. There you go, very delicately. Don't want a huge thick line of it. There. And let's see what we can pick up with that. There we go. Let's have a look now. Oh yeah, just how I wanted it. I've picked it up there. So, in actual fact, there's the front cover of this little journal that I was hoping to do a lot more of. But in the this actually had a long piece of string which was left in the middle. So I've put a few beads on there, and I've done it as a bookmark. So whichever page I'm going into, there, that's going to be my bookmark there. Now I did have a stamp here, and I wanted to put the stamp, I'm going to put it on this page, I think. It says, sometimes you don't know the significance of a moment until it becomes a memory. And I thought that was so lovely. So, and it's a, I think it's a Stampender. It is, I think it's a Stampender stamp. So I'm going to, oh yeah, it is Stampenders, I know, because it has one of these horrible peel things here, but I'm not, I'll tell you what, I'm going to stop a minute and I'm going to come back because I think I want to use my stamp platform for this, so I'll be back. Sorry about that. I took longer than I thought I was going to because Andrew's out cutting the grass, and I saw him walking up and down the garden, and I thought, what is he doing? He's looking for something. So I tapped the window and asked him what he's looking for. Lost his phone. I couldn't believe it. So I actually had to stand here and bring him until he found it. It took at least 5 minutes of walking up and down the garden until he heard it, but there you go. Anyway, I finally stamped it and it came out beautiful, but I really wanted to stamp it with the gold, but in the end I had to have a brilliance, and this one's called Cosmic Copper. And these are the other stamps that I've been using, and they're not Versa Chalk, they're Versa Magic, but they are a chalk ink. That's why I kept saying Versa Chalk. And they're actually made by Sue Kineko, and it's the same people that do Versa Fine and Versa Magic here, and the same people who do the Brilliance. I have lots of these little stamps because I find they just lend themselves to doing different colours on the stamp without going all over the place. And then I used this stamp here, and that's a Stampin' Up one, just to give it a little more colour on the edge here. And then I used this one, which is actually, it's a hobby art small part stamp, and it's just like a little grass, and I grounded the stalk by doing a tiny bit of grass there, and then I went over with the glue and the foil, gold foil again, and blended it in, and a bit round the top of the stamp as well, and I thought that looked gorgeous. There you go, and there she is. Well, I'm going to be doing more to this, so I'll come back another time. Lots of stamping to do. Oh, I know what I was going to show you was the box, which I'll move this out of the way, and I'll bring the box in. And I really wasn't in the mood for unboxing it because of my leg, and I thought I want to really do it when I'm in the mood for it. So it's Paper Garden, and it's Vara Lusica, Finland. The stamp I just used here was one of the stamps I took off her parcel when it came on the in the envelope. I always soak the envelope and then I take the stamps off, and they're gorgeous. But oh, she does some beautiful things actually. So in this one, I did have a quick look, but I never unboxed it. This is the notebooks that you pick, you decide which size notebook you wanted, and I wanted this size each time. I have a few now, and I have an idea of what I want to do with them, so that'll be in another video. This is an envelope, a glassine envelope, and she's obviously stamped onto it, you know, which I love. Isn't that gorgeous? Really beautiful. I love, oh, there's that lawnmower going again, sorry about that. Well, inside of the glassine bag is, oh, isn't that beautiful? And you just cut them out and decoupage and put them on your images. Lots of stamps there. Little tickets, and they're all the, I think they must be the original, because this looks as if it's got the perforation for you to perforate it. I know you can do that, but I think it feels like the original. Little ticket there, little thing. I've got lots of these now. I haven't even used them, so I'm going to start using them. Another little, well, that looks as if it's sticky. I'll have to check that. Yeah, lovely. And then these are stickies. You just pull them off, and then you'll put them wherever you want to put them. In actual fact, I'm just going to put one of these in here, I think, to show you. Oh, aren't they beautiful? No, I was going to put it down there, but I won't. No, I'm not going to put it there. But I'm going to put it here. Why not? Fine at the end of the day. So I'm just going to, oh, that is lovely. I love it, love it, love it. So that will go in there. That's the stickies. These are the same. They're stickies, and you just pull them off. Oh, these lovely. Lots of little quotes and sayings. Oh, I'm sure that's Audrey Hepburn. Oh, that is beautiful there. Love it, love it, love it. Well, that all came in the glassine, stamped glassine bag. Oh, look. Go by the bus. Look at the little ticket. Oh, stunning. Absolutely stunning. And then you always get some washi tape. I have loads of washi tape now. I've started using it, but I've had loads of washi tape for years and never really liked it. But now I love it. And this is her own stamp, Paper Garden. So, oh, beautiful, isn't it? But look at this, how she does everything. Look, oh, the lovely lace. And she stapled it on there this time. It's not usually stapled, but look at this. Oh, how adorable is that? And the papers are just divine. absolutely divine. They're all to die for. Oh, there's more stickers here. Not stickers, it's more, don't dwell on what has passed away or what is yet to be. True, I'll put that with the rest of them there. But papers, I think they're all original papers actually, because the paper is just, oh, it's gorgeous. And then there's there. 1928, I'm not sure about that one, but it probably is actually. And then you get book pages, and as I say, there's the this one here. I just love that. That is so cool, honestly, and the way it's packed up is just, oh, it's yummy scrummy. And then you always get a little note. In actual fact, I keep all the notes. I could actually tell you when I first started getting these, I think it was February time, January or February it was, and I got the first ones, and oh my goodness, I love them to bits. I can't find them. They are there though. I don't get rid of them. Yeah, so there you go. I thought a little bit of unboxing there for you. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Just melt when I see it. Look at that. And then the stamp and the washi tape. And then everything that goes in here. Oh, I'm going to use that, definitely. This, but all the traveller's notebooks that I've got, I must have about 6 now, I think. 6 or 7. And I'm actually going to put them all into one. But that's going to be another time to do that. And there it is there. I'm going to show you the others I've got because they are to hand here. Oh, and one of them I started changing. Right, this was a plain frontage on this one here. So again, I did a bit of collage in here with the girl. And I did, I must put a bit, oh, I've got my glue here. Let's put a bit of glue on there while I'm here, actually. I did, I cut these out. And then there you go, and put them on. Had her pointing to the ticket there, and again I did doodlings all the way around with my pen. And then after I doodled, I actually thought, oh, I'm going to put some more of the gold, the foil on there. Well, this time it's a real cerise, pinky, purpley foil. It's absolutely gorgeous. My favourite colours actually. And I just did doodling here, and it was just doodling with the glue stick. Just doodle, and then you put the foil over the top of it, and that's how it comes out. And I put paper on there, and then inside here I've started filling it up as well. Lots of stamping. That's a script stamp, and then I just ripped that, put it on, doodled with the pen around it. Same here, put her on there, doodled, no rhyme nor reason here. And then just a sticker, which I had, I'm not sure whether it came in one of the subscription boxes or what, and then put that there. And then just doodling here, doodle. And then this page here, again, the doodles just emphasise it, and it's only a pen. And again, I think I showed you on the last video, just get your pen, do lines, it doesn't matter, no one's going to know. Oh, I love this one. This one I put, that's the stamp again, the all new stamp, that's my favourite. You can tell it was a new one. Then I just put a sticker on the top and then did some flowers coming out of it there, and it just looks stunning. And again here, lots of doodlings around there. Not sure where this one came from. It's digi anyway as well. And then this one here, and then just put the thank you. And more doodling here. And guess what? More doodling with the lines there. And there's another page, the stamp, more lines, just to give you somewhere to write. Oh, I like that one. And again, just cross, kiss, doodle. I think that's all I've done. Oh, just started putting that there. So that one is ready to thing. But I have lots here, look. There's one. Oh, that one's lovely. I don't think there's anything in here yet, no. And that one and that one. And I am going to do something with those. And she actually did a kit that you could buy, and it had videos with it. And I've started that here, but haven't put anything here. I followed it to a fair bit, but then started, like you do, to put my own things on there, because that's what you do. I've got a book that I made here that goes in there as well. I don't know why I didn't put it in there. So this is just a little book that I quickly made, and it's got all little, oh look, Thursday 25th of June, appointment hairdressers. Tuesday 25th of June, then appointment hairdressers on Thursday 27th of June at 10:30. I did that because I phoned up while I was here and I didn't know where to write it down because I didn't have a piece of paper, so that's what I did. There. And then that just goes in there like that. Or, if you don't want it in there, there's a pocket here, and that can go in there. As I said, this is a kit that she does, but I've started doing some of it, my own thing of how I want it to look. Put my own flower on there. That's a fabric flower that I die cut. And there, but I haven't got any further with it, but I will. I wasn't in the mood for anything, as you can guess, but I actually am now. So life is looking gorgeous again, thank goodness for that. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Bye.